Hello guys, welcome to our live broadcast. We're here today watching the game before the last game, Leicester against Swansea. And we want to give you a short-term notice of our teams, how we've done, how it's been standing, how the weekend was. And I would say let's start. We had some tips for you and most of our tips pretty much worked out. We can look here on FantasyBet on the Who's a Bostonia, which we were able to win. And as you can see here, obviously Gabardini was a key player, Bertrand was a key player, and Mané was a key player. Was a pretty much really clear victory, as you can see. We're pretty much happy about that. In the other tournaments, it's for Sunday, it's looking really bad, so we won't expect to do very good there. In the Flash tournament, we're pretty optimistic. It looks pretty good. We have two really good players to play in De Bruyne and Cabral, so we're expecting a lot there. There was a lot more in the defense here with Alonso and Luis, but they were not able to play with a clean sheet. So yeah. Not too good, but it's not looking that bad as well, when you can think we have two more players here. So all in all, pretty good. We can look at the Grand Weekend. Obviously, probably the most important tournament on FantasyBet in the week. And as we can see here, we're sometimes in the money, have good percentage, good points. And the best looking team for us is this one. Our defense was able to play with whole clean sheets. We nominated Pedro instead of Hazard because of budget issues, but we kept Jesus, which is pretty nice now. Costa obviously was not able to score a goal, which is a pity, but if Jesus is not playing, we have a pretty strong bench here, so we're not too worried about that. Yeah, and I think we'll have a good shot at the top 5, I would say. Let's see, we have like 55 now, and we have like still 2 big players to go with our captain. So there's a lot of potential here. So we're pretty optimistic. This is the tournament, the main event on Fanteam. And we look awesome right now. We're still dependent on the Leicester game though. Still, we have 2 defensive players who have scored a goal and play with a clean sheet right now. But it's not over now. It's like still 10 minutes to go, I would guess, with the Premier League always has additional time. So we hope for everything stays that way, but would be a nice cash if we would be able to secure first place. It would be 450 euros. And we have still some other teams in the top 10, or just one now. We can look at that too. Yeah, that's pretty nice too. And we have some on 12th place and on 14th place, so we have a lot of teams still in there. And yeah, we hope for the best, obviously. 14th place, and the other 2 are still in the money too. As you can see, I'm entered this one with about 8 to 10 teams. I'm not quite even sure, but it looks pretty good. This was a pretty interesting team in regards of strategy, because it was something not many players did, but I was counting on Burnley keeping a clean sheet in this team, and just added some high-value defenders, and otherwise all high-value players like Gabardini, Sigurdsson, Morrison, obviously Sanchez, and I thought Ibrahimovic would have a great chance of keeping his strike running and scoring. He did score, but he did not score a goal, so that was a pity. But still, that could have had worked out, but it didn't. But yeah, I'm not too worried. Was worth a try, definitely, because Burnley are really strong at home. And a lot of players were depending on Chelsea. I think I did one team with Chelsea defense, and I captained Alonso. We can look here. Yeah, exactly, this one. So, yeah, this was worth a try too. But as you can see, Royo didn't play, Narsing didn't play, so this team was kind of a gamble as well, but yeah, didn't work out. But like mentioned, not too worried. Still looking good with Leicester. Thumbs up, rest. Go Leicester. Not. Sorry for all Leicester friends, but really hoping this will end soon. And yeah, would be pretty awesome, obviously. First place is not secured, as you can see here. The third place player. I don't think the third place player, but maybe he. I had just a short look, and he has still had Gabriel Jesus for his lineup coming. So yeah, here. So I will be pressing my thumbs and hope Jesus is not scoring twice tomorrow. But we'll see about that. He's a great player, and yeah, definitely capable of doing so. So still exciting, but obviously we want to take here first place. If we can look at the other games we played on Fanteam, we had a pretty successful week here. So yesterday we will be able, since it's not in progress, it's still in progress, but there's no game to play. You can see we did first and second place. So this is pretty nice. We will first and second prize money. And obviously we were able to finish in the double or nothings well. So this was pretty awesome. We won the 11, the 31, and yeah, the other ones too. And all the key players we mentioned in our tips. So if you want to read my opinion, for example, we had the opinion of the coaches, and we had the best players for the pool, which we thought would be awesome. And if you look here, you can see in the defense, obviously we had the, if we go there, yep, there we go. I can still go higher, so you can see like Olsen and Mawson all be there because we thought they had great potential to scoring goals or assist and keeping a clean sheet, which looks pretty nice right now. But we'll see about that in 5 minutes, I guess. De Gea was obviously the best chances to keep a clean sheet, and he did so. Cabrera will play. Robles did keep a clean sheet with a really small price, so he was definitely the best option for price. Wendorf had a great price, and obviously Heaton had a great price as well. But Heaton was not able to score too many points with saves, so this was a little surprising against Chelsea. But the Clarets are really home strong, so not too much of a surprise there. But as you can see, going in there, we mentioned before why we took Sanchez as our captain in the Fanteam tournaments, and this worked pretty well. And yesterday when I captained Gabardini, I did something because in my second team I captained obviously Ibra because I thought he was great. Don't mind Firmino has an 8 here. I don't know why it's not working, but still. But I thought everybody would captain Ibra, so I did something with my second team and captained Gabardini because he had great touches in the box in the last game. And yeah, he did great in this one. So this was pretty important for us. And if we go here now, you can see playing a lot of tournaments. Serie A still looks good, still first here with some games to go. La Liga looks good in some tournaments, first place as well. And yeah, if we go to page 1, there you can see biggest buy-in I did was the 33 one. And we're at the moment on third place, tied with 2 others. Okay, we'll definitely take him because we have 3 players. I'm not quite sure if all of my players are still playing, but it looks like it. So they all played 90 minutes, so we get an additional point for that. So if it stays with a clean sheet, we'll take him. So we'll be before him. We definitely take him on then too. So if they are able to keep the clean sheet, we would be alone second place. So this would be awesome. This player we won't get. Played a very close team to ours. Great choices. Don't like Costa too much, but other than that, it's pretty awesome team. And yeah, this team I like as well. Good choices. I love the attacking team Arsenal here. I think this is a great choice. Morrison for price, great choice. And obviously Gabardini was probably the striker with the best value for price. But I'm sure his price will go up in the next week, so we're probably not able to benefit too much of him. So yeah, looks pretty good then. With second place money would be still pretty good with 270 bucks. I would take that for us. But yeah, obviously most important is the 11-1, where we're still leading. Go Leicester, not. So now Singh even got substituted in. Yeah, so he will play some minute. But yeah, nothing to worry. I think it will be pretty hard. Oh yeah. It's basically if we think Jesus is playing tomorrow and he's getting the full time, it's basically 1 goal and 1 assist and we are second place. So if he just scores 1 time, we're pretty much good. And otherwise, yeah. We can look at this team though, and it's like just good concentrated. I really like it. I think still Ozil has a little more value than Fernandes, who given the assist. But yeah, Fernandes, I think, scored 1 assist in the whole last season when he played. He didn't play full time because they had Ashley Williams, but still, I don't think Fernandes is the best pick. Obviously, Mawson is a no-brainer choice. It's his 3rd goal in, I don't know, 5-6 games. It's awesome. And even this time it wasn't a header, it was a shot. And it was really, really good. So obviously, if we look over our teams, basically we did nothing wrong here. Like our worst player has 5 points right now. And this will probably stay, even though if they will lose their clean sheet and they have, I don't know, how many minutes to go. Probably just 2. So that would be awesome. Second team, yeah, nothing too spectacular. Took a shot on Walcott here. Wasn't able to take Gabbiadini because I already took 3 defenders of Southampton. But still satisfied if it ends this way. It's still like probably not top 10 finish. It will be top 15 finish, I guess, because Man City is still to play. Here I still have on myself Jesus. And if he's scoring big, this will be definitely a top 10 team. But we'll look about that. 14th place, yeah, this will probably just be a top 30 team. It should be enough to get in the money. And I guess the game is finished now. Yep, 2-0, 0, sick. So this is really, really nice for me. Really love that. And it's very good for us too. So 3rd team, obviously I showed that before. It's nothing too spectacular. This was our double or nothing team, which we had really on our page as well. Pretty close to that at least. And yeah, we're not able to get too much going here because we lost Royo, who was big important. If you see like the 7 or 8 points he was able, if he had played, it was 6 points more, and then the difference in places would be huge. So yeah, but we won't cry. I think it's still nice. Yeah, this team obviously has 2 players left and 1 captain, so even this team has a chance to get in the money if Jesus is playing good. But yeah, overall very successful, and we're looking forward. So this was basically it for us, having a look at our teams for this weekend. We'll keep you updated, and there will be news, obviously, when everything is finished and we can see. 119 points is a personal record for us, so I don't think we were able before scoring such a high-scoring team. And yeah, pretty happy. I hope you enjoyed, and tune in next